In this video, we're going to take a look at the Oregon Ducks and what a lot of people thought was kind of a letdown spot, a Friday night after a big game and a win against Ohio State. So traveling a couple time zones, having to play on a Friday night, did have some things working against them, but they came out and they looked really efficient, 135-0. And we're just going to jump right in, looking at some passing game. And Dylan Gabriel was really efficient tonight, 21-25, 290, 11.6 per completion, and right there 2 touchdowns. Did have an interception where he airmailed one ball, but right here on this one, all it is a flood. So you got a triangle look. So you got 3 receivers over here in a wide bunch. He comes in here as like a whip. He's outside release. He's going to an out route. Now I think we got a poster, a go there over the top, trying to take that corner in. Right here on this one, see Gabriel catches it. Eyes go straight down the middle of the field. Sees a 1 high look. This guy's probably got some sort of a 2 high beater. Maybe an angle corner and out route right there. But right here on this one, hey, 1 high. It's either cover 1 or cover 3. Like this flat route. There's the whip working back out. But likes that out route, drills this thing. This is a good ball from the far hash to the numbers. Good strong throw right here. And a lot of space right there created by the point of the bunch. And see what they end up doing right here is this defender. He ends up going out wide, taking this vertical. Guy that's off right here, he's the guy that's playing the point of the bunch. Now he works that out. He's already got outside leverage, but then right there, 6 foot on the ground, goes across his face. Easy throwing catch, running away from him in that third of the field. Big explosive play there on 3rd and 9, already up 21-0. And Evan Stewart had another big game. Made some really good catches, and we'll see a lot of them. Here's a look of mesh, 2x2 look here, and you're just meshing these guys right here. He's going to the sit, and right here, the very first look you got is an out route. You could go to the back. A lot of people, if that back releases, that's where we're going to start first. But right here with this look, to me, it looks like the middle of the field is closed. So right there, a 1 high look. So 1 high look, we want to look to the out first. Boom, sticks his foot in the ground. That ball is out. Corner's giving tons of ground. This outside linebacker is not getting there in time. So right there, easy throwing catch. Again, Evan Stewart, he's one of the better players on the field. Really dynamic guy. Opens up his hips, makes a catch. And that's a lot harder catch than a lot of people give that credit for. But right there again, you can see mesh. If we like that out, great, let's take it. If he would have been wide, now we get back underneath for this mesh coming back across to this pyramid right here. Right there, I like the number 1 option. Took it. They were throwing catch right there for first down. Here we go again with mesh, and this time you got a tight end in line. So there's your mesh guys. And right here to the back, he's going to go sit. Probably got some sort of out route here. There's your wheel. So number 1 look right here. You like your wheel, take it. And right here, it's 1-on-1. He's going pretty flat with the back. No chance right here. This guy's got his back turned. So right there, he's not going to make a punt on the football. Dylan Gabriel puts his thing back shoulder. It's a really good football play by both guys. Just give you guys an opportunity away from that linebacker who's trying to chase him down. And then great adjustment right there, finishing with the ball in the end zone. Again, mesh, number 1 Number 1 option is this back. And, of course, 1-on-1 with a running back and a linebacker. That guy's beat by birth just based off of if he was any good or an athlete like this running back, he'd be playing offense. But right there, great throwing catch, great strong hands by a back. There's no Whittington right there, and that was one of his 4 receptions. So one of the big plays, you can tell he's a guy that they want to get involved with the passing game. And right there, really good catch. You can see why they want to get him involved. If he can play strong through contact right there, and he's dynamic enough to be a running back, got to get him involved in the passing game as much as possible. Here's a good look of just a little bit of a screen. Starting in a fullback spot, motion him out. This is Kenny Sadiq, and he's a tight end. If you get these screens to these bigger body dudes that are athletes like this, it's going to be really tough for them to block. And right here on this one, looks like everybody's trying to get out. These guys are pass set, and you're pulling your guard away, trying to get these linebackers to step in. And then everybody else is releasing here, trying to lead, blocking most dangerous here. So kicks most dangerous, getting everybody out that didn't pull. There's the puller going that way. There's your back trying to take everybody. Dylan Gabriel right here, just a little bit of a fake. Get it out as fast as we can right there to 18. Upfield shoulder so he can get vertical. And there's your alley. I mean, it's not a big window, but there's an alley right there. And then, of course, get into a big body dude that can roll, run through arm tackles, creating an explosive play right there. So, again, just the timing of it. Those guys getting out, great throwing catch, runners upfield shoulder, just those little things separate good quarterbacks from average quarterbacks. If this would have been on the backside shoulder where he has to adjust to it, maybe this guy gets him on the ground and it doesn't hit quite as fast. So right here, just the little things right there, put on the upfield shoulder so he can burst and go vertical. And now he's running through arm tackles. Again, Purdue, whenever we see Purdue, man, it's an issue for those dudes. They mainly look like the Three Stooges out here. Not sure why they're going to recruit at the sound stage for the Three Stooges, but it happens every single time they're playing. They're just not a good football team. Really bad in all areas, really. But they always look very unathletic. And that looks pretty unathletic right there. But, again, good play. Screen pass. Getting vertical. Easy first down there for Oregon. Here's another base concept that everybody loves, especially Oregon. You're getting a snag here. Back's getting out. You're getting double slants here to the field. And on this one, Gabriel, whatever it is, likes this side with the snag, whether it's one high look, two high look, whatever it is, whatever they're telling him, he's going here. He sits right in the window. This is just as low. Just sits right in the window. Easy catch. Got to turn and get vertical. Whichever shoulder that ball hits, you got to turn that way. Right there hits the outside shoulder. Tight turn so we can get vertical. Boom, outside shoulder. Burst, get vertical. Try to split these guys, get a first down. That's what happens right there. So great job right there. Tight turn as soon as he catches it. Again, accurate football. Put on his outside shoulder so he can turn, get vertical. Splits arm tackles, gets an extra 6 right there after the catch just on that tight turn. So really good play right there by Justice Lowe to get that first down. Here's a look of a really good scheme. Again, you got an unbalanced set. This guy is ineligible right here. So being ineligible, he's got to be a lateral if he gets the football. So right there he goes backwards. And then all they're running basically is double post with a wheel right here from the tight end. And that's Kenny Sadiq again. I guess Ferguson was out this game. But again, this corner is playing low. Because a lot of times whenever you get in this quad sets, they're trying to throw those screens. So you see this guy's being pretty aggressive. He slips him. He's going to that take post. And then right there you got that wheel down the sideline. As a quarterback, you're going to look 1, 2. Then you got this wheel 3. And then right there, he's got to get behind you for a check down. And right there, as you see, he's a lateral check down. But anyway, right there, he goes through his progression. Finds that wheel. That outside linebacker played low, thinking that it could be a screen. And Dylan Gabriel just rips this thing right through the seam. Easy throwing catch right there. You've got to beat this guy, and then the safety trying to roll over the top, trying to collision that as well. But right there, a really strong throw. Interesting call right there. Already at 14-0, getting the quads into the boundary. Have to beat the corner and the safety with the throw before they converge. And then Sadiq making a play, getting out in space. And he's just a sophomore, so I think he's going to be a factor for years to come. Really good football player. Looks really athletic out there with a bigger body. Last thing we're looking at right here, and this goes back to the beginning of the game. This is just a really good throw and catch. Purdue ends up getting outside leverage. It's like a one high look. You see the one high safety trying to roll over, but inside leverage because he slipped to the outside, trying to push him towards that safety. But right here, Gabriel sees inside leverage, so right there he lays it out there, but just a little bit inside. And this is a heck of a throw and catch. Evan Stewart again. This guy wraps his arms around him. Great job playing through contact, coming down with the ball. You don't want to just get this PI call. You want to catch the ball. Let's get us down inside the 5-yard line. This is a really good play. And with this angle, you can really see what ends up happening. So, again, he just basically wraps him up. Man, he fights through it, makes a catch. That guy's still trying to split his hands. But, man, that's great concentration. Great job playing through contact. And Evan Stewart just continues to improve every single week. So, really efficient passing game from Dylan Gabriel was 21-25. And right now we're going to look at the run game. And Oregon only averaged 3.9 per rush. But, of course, that's what Purdue's defense was trying to take away. And right here on this one, you can see just how many guys they had into the box. Right here, it's a quads look. They motion back out. Now they're getting 4 receivers out here. You got 1, 2, and there's a deep safety here. So really, you got 3 on 4. And really, that guy's the only guy low. This guy's at 10 yards. He's on a 2nd and 10. Trying to run GT here. And right there, we just know, hey, we've got a take right here as far as a bubble. If it's there, let's go ahead and take it. So they rip it out there. And again, the ball is already caught. Now, I would love for that dude to catch the ball here as opposed to 3 yards, as opposed to 5 yards deep. I'd rather catch him right there at about 2 yards deep. Right here, you got 3 guys basically on 1 guy low. You got a corner, you got a safety trying to fill in late. But right there, tight end gets out there, finally gets a piece of them. Now these receivers, you know what? We'll go ahead and turn around and block. I mean, just easy completion right there, just giving away free yards if Oregon's willing to just throw it out there. And that's what they do here, just easy completion. Just an extension of the run game, making the box get hopefully lighter for them. And right here, as you roll it back to where it started out, you got 4, 5, 6, 7 in the box. This guy's even filling in right here with this unbalanced set. So you got 7 on 5 basically here. You can make it 6 with a quarterback read. With him motioning out, we got 4 on 3 here. Easy job right there. Take that bubble every single time whenever you're getting this look. Turns it to a first down right there on a 2nd and 10. Now if you're looking at it, the box is a lot better. You got trips here. These guys are stacked. Not a big deal, but right here. 1, 2, 3. That guy, we can still throw this bubble out here just based on the safety being so far off. But it looks like they could roll down. But the box is a little bit better. So you got a 4-1. You're even here in the box. You got to read this guy in case he flies in here off the edge. Right here running GT. And this is a good look here to run it. So center's working all the way back to the end, blocking down. They're going to work this defensive end that's squeezing here in the B gap. So he's taking B gap, A gap, backside A gap, pulled a kick. He's pulling the lead, probably on this linebacker, whoever filters in, whoever the first guy is to show up. And right here on this one, it's an easy read here for the running back. This guy squeezes so hard on this tackle that's pulling around a kick. He ends up having a log, turns to his shoulders. Great read here by the guard, seeing his shoulders get turned. Let's roll outside. You're going to be over the top for that linebacker. But with this guy that squeezes, he does a great job once he makes contact with this guard, getting vertical. He ends up knocking this backside tackle off, so he's not able to get up on that linebacker. But the good thing about that is you got Jordan James back there, unblocked linebacker with nobody else to help, and he's going to outrun that guy every single time, and that's what happens on this play. So pretty good job here by the end. Wrong shoulder on this, knocking off that backside puller. Now, hey, we're on with the Mike that's trying to filter over the top. We outrun him right here, get to the first down. So first look there at GT. This is early in the game. This first quarter, really the first down. Great job there by the end squeezing, and we'll see some more looks at GT. Here we are again, another great box to run GT. Blocking back, block down, pull, hopefully to kick, pull the lead on this linebacker. 15, great job again. Hey, he's squeezing, wrong shoulder, and right here you can see a lot more depth here by the tackle, so he's able to get around this instead of the last guy got caught up there on the first one. Get around to that linebacker. Boom, that's what you want. You want to get that right shoulder on so we can kick. Now we can go vertical. And again, if you can get vertical, now you got a two-way cut on this safety. Do make him miss, fall forward for an extra 7 after contact right here. Of course, Noah Whittington had a pretty good day, averaged 4.7 per carry. Right there making a guy miss. Great patience there on the GT, and a lot better job by this tackle getting around this time. More depth on that wrong shoulder so we can get around up to that mic. All right, so now we've seen GT where we've been running it, all that stuff now, making it look just like GT. So basically it is GT blocking back, but now we're going to speed option off the back side. So it really should be this backside in. I'd love for just block here, block there, and read this guy. But maybe they're crack, and leaving the corner right there to play. But just kind of a change up here on the GT. If they feel like everybody's just flying hard to the GT, now we can run that kind of freeze option out the back. Maybe this takes a little bit long. We don't get enough width and enough depth here to make this really work. But right there, again, Whittington getting the ball in space, trying to outrun guys, leaving that corner of the linebacker right there, one-on-one. And then, of course, he makes a guy miss. So kind of an interesting look, going that freeze option out the back side of the GT. Would love to get a lot more width right here on the pitch. He should be catching it maybe here. So now we can circle the defense a little bit better. But pretty good blocking on the edge there as well to make sure he can get out. Another extension here of the run game. Of course, yellow zone, they're backed up. You think these guys might be trying to get a safety, all that stuff. So they are pretty aggressive here into the box as far as these linebackers. Corners are playing way too far off, though. So free access hitch here. Take it all day. If you can just get this hitch right there. This is on 1st and 10 on the 2-yard line. So that's a huge play. Just getting the extra space. Now it's a one-on-one. He's got to tackle this guy. We might go 99. And right there outruns him. Gets up close to, the 20-yard line or so. Just on a simple hitch. Great read here. Corner playing off. Let's go ahead and take it. Let's make those guys tackle in space. Don't just sit there and beat your head against a wall and have a chance for a safety. So I thought that was a really good play, really good take right there as far as taking a hitch by Dylan Gabriel. Getting a first down, getting out of the shadow of their own goal line. Here's a play that they end up running quite a bit late in the game, and it's just a truck. And when we talk about truck, it's just pulling a tackle around. And on this one, blocking down, he's reaching, tackle's pulling, and they're actually running the quarterback. They're trying to motion there to take man-to-man with them and take eyes, and then just run this with the quarterback. So tight end blocks down. We're trying to reach right there. 76, big 76 pulling around for a corner or safety or whatever. Everybody's like, oh, hell, I don't want to take this dude on. I know that. But right here, see if he makes a business decision. Obviously, we got to try to slip this. Don't take him head on. And you got that back leading as well. Leading up right there on that safety that's filtering in. Great job right there. Putting your shoulder on for Whittington. This is on 3rd down. So, of course, this is one of their better play calls. Truck with the quarterback to the boundary. Kick there by the tackle. Good job leading there by the back. Easy first down for Gabriel. Using his legs right here in the 4th quarter. Now getting a little bit later in the game, of course, still 4th quarter. Motioning across, basically getting into bunch. Still running truck. He's going to block down, pull that tackle. He's going to lead out there as well. The guy that's motioning, they're in a pistol, and they just flip it to him right there on basically a toss. So right there, tackle ends up having to take this linebacker that fills over the top right here. Great job working the outside shoulder. Now we got the edge. There's the guy that motioned. He's kicking. Good alley right there. Again, truck play, 4th quarter, getting first downs right there for the Ducks. I know you said, man, we've seen this play a lot. Yeah, we have, because they end up running a ton in the 4th quarter. Here's truck again. These guys are squeezing in, block down. He's pulling. A great job getting a bucket step, giving a little bit of ground to make sure that we can take that guy over. So everybody else is creating a wall. Just flip it out there. Again, you got 76, which is, I guess, their guy they like to pull out there. Great job blocking here by 18. Kenny Sadiq again. I mean, he does a great job. He blocked his guy and ends up blocking his guy into the safety. Takes 2 for 1, basically creates a wall. Then there's 76 mauling this cat. I mean, he's about to dump him, maybe swim on him. But right there, easy touchdown right here for Jay Harris. It was just a really well-executed play. A truck call right there towards the goal line. These guys are squeezing down, getting inside the box quite a bit. So let's go ahead and toss it on the edge. Great kick there by the tackle. Walk in there for a touchdown for the Ducks. Here's a little bit of a different run scheme, and this ended up being a touchdown for him, but really it's just ISO. So fullback, tight ends, he's way over here, but he's filtered in for the first linebacker on the backside. They're going to double there, up, base, base, base. So great call here against his forefront. And right here on this one, straight downhill, make those guys step in. Here's that tight end working all the way around. Now, a lot of times on split zone, he's going to kick the end, but instead, hey, base the end because they've been squeezing so hard. We saw that on the GT. Go ahead and base them. Don't let those guys squeeze. Now we'll work up to that linebacker, make them fit it a little bit differently because you can tell they've really been working on those squeeze blocks for those kicks. So right there, let's base them, and let's make those linebackers step in. And they didn't end up making a play right here before they got into the end zone. Right here, really good job changing it up, running a little bit of ISO there, goal line area. Jordan James right here, good patience and then good burst. I mean, this is a pretty tight window he's getting through. Right there, great burst, finished in the end zone for a touchdown there for the Ducks. Of course, when you have a shutout on the road on a Friday night, it's huge. And defense probably not getting enough publicity on it. But really good game plan there by defense and Dan Lanning, Tosh Lapui, all those guys. And right here on this one, the most impressive thing was they had 10 tackles for loss. They had 3 sacks. So, I mean, 13 plays where they got negative yardage. And right here's one of them. They're trying to run an outside zone. And on this one, great penetration here by the D-line. And these guys getting off right here. This double team, not allowing them to get up to the linebackers, fighting through that and finishing. So right there, that's the guy that makes the play. Obviously, this penetration turns him back to the double team. But then this guy is absolutely whipping 2 guys. Then right there, hard hat, gets him on the ground right there for a negative play. Great play there by Jamari Caldwell. He had 1.5 tackles for loss, and this is one of them right here. Really good football play, splitting that double team, and then just finishing as well. I mean, it's hard for these D linemen to get off double teams and then still square somebody up and finish. That is a great play right there by an interior lineman. Here's a look at one of the 3 sacks, and of course, you would love to finish this off earlier, but right here on this one, penetration, you get a twist here. These guys are just condensing this pocket right back into his face. There's nothing that this quarterback can do. This is a miserable feeling. You got people all around you. The thing is getting condensed from the outside in and inside, right into your face. So really nothing you can do. He spins out, got it twisted over the top, ends up wrapping him up right here. Can't get him on the ground though. Ends up throwing him backwards for another 5 yards. And now, hey, it's just a race. For some reason, his quarterback doesn't throw it away, trying to make something happen. They do knock the ball out. And right here, this ends up going out of bounds. Trying to recover it, but I think this one ends up being out. But continue to hit the ball, continue to harass people, make stuff happen, and good things will happen. So right there, great job hustling towards the quarterback. We'd love to get him on the ground way back when they had him, but hustling the football, try to knock the football out, and the breaks will go your way as long as you're running, playing fast, and that's what the Ducks are doing right here. Another look here, and this is just a great play here by the DB, just going up and splitting the hands. Now, he does have a hand on him right there, but very rarely are they going to call something that ticky-tack, but great job going up, splitting the hands, seeing the football, and getting this one out. So great play here. And this is Jabbar Muhammad, the guy from Washington that came over, goes up, makes a great play. And this view really shows it. I mean, just a little bit of a grab, but again, going up, great eyes, splitting the hands, getting that ball out. I thought this was just a textbook play of a DB just going up and making something happen. So great job there by Jabbar, splitting the hands, incompletion right there for Purdue. Don't give him a chance for a big play. Help preserve the shutout there for the Ducks. With all that being said, just a really dominant performance from Oregon. Now, of course, thought there could have been a letdown there, and it wasn't clean by any means, but they went and they took care of business on the road on a Friday night after a big game. So I thought that was a really good job of the coaching staff having these guys prepared. But I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you're subscribed so you can see everything we have for the rest of the college football season. And I'll see you guys again in the next video.